Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV, the Great Khan. So we're about to peace out with the Oirat, we're just waiting for a diplomat to get back, and then we can start, choosing what we want to take from them. I suspect we can probably get all of the base Oirat provinces, and probably not much more. But I want to see what we're getting. So we got a diplomat. We need to transfer all control of everything to CK2, otherwise we can't actually take anything. But we can take a very small amount without that. Transfer everything to CK2, transfer... Their name is going to be very, very large on the map. It's going to be lovely. Okay, some of that. Some of that. They have a lot of provinces. Oh, we're actually not. We haven't got all of the Oirat provinces. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Coach has pieced out of Ming, and now doesn't exist. Is now Yutsang. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Right. Once we get out of this war, we can also start. That's it. We can start getting some manpower back. We're really low on manpower. Oh, that's our territory. Right. That works for me. See how much we can get from the Oirat. Something like that. We can't get 100% from them. Oh no. That's awful. Well then, what I think would be good is we leave this province up. Just try to find it the right amount. So we take those provinces from them. We leave this province up because that gives us a way to attack them again. Who's that border with? That's the border with Ming. I would really prefer if they didn't have a border with Ming. Maybe we don't take everything in the center. We do that. Then that. That means that they don't have a border with Ming. They do have a border with Yaren, who are their allies. Do we want to take away all their I think we want to take away all their borders, if we're being sensible about it. So something like that. That means that they have no borders with any other countries other than us. Well, and CK2. They can only have war declared on them by Manchu, who are their vassals, so they will probably break free. We can then have them eaten all in the next war. And we can have Yaren eaten their next war. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. This all makes sense. We'll take that. Perfect! Look at that. The name isn't quite as large because we didn't take the connecting provinces, but it works out. So we have a lot of missionary strength. That's something I've been looking at. We have a lot of piety. This gives us missionary strength. We also have... it doesn't show up. Decisions have already taken, which is a little weird. Do we have to go here? Oh, there it is. Islamic Center of Scholarly Learning? Yeah. 1% missionary strength there as well, which is fantastic. Because it means that we can actually start... converting some of these places. So let's convert Baskaristan first, which is, just so that I know how much it's this province here. So it has 0 unrest, and it very much has 0 unrest, so we can start converting this province. Why is this one so much lower than the rest? Ah, it just doesn't have development. Okay. So we'll start converting that. Just stick our, what's it called? Mercenaries on there. Oh, the Commonwealth are at war with Scandinavia. Why didn't we get told? Trier, Munster, Austria, Saxony, Muscovy. France, French Commonwealth. Is this the League War? No, it's not the League War. Okay. We didn't get told about it because it's not a war between Muscovy and France, I think. It's a war that Muscovy is... It's a war between the Commonwealth and Trier. I think that's right. We can actually check. It'd be useful to know. It's not there. It's in relations. Current wars. Wow, there really aren't a lot of wars going on. It's this one, right? French conquest of Koblenz? Oh, so it's France versus Trier. Oh. Okay, I see. And then that called in the Emperor, and the Emperor then called in the Commonwealth. Okay, I get it. I get it. That's and France called in. I'm still wondering how Muscovy got in. No, okay. Austria called in Muscovy, not the Commonwealth. Okay. I just wanted to know how it was looking over in Europe, because we want to probably attack the Commonwealth at some point, so it'd be useful to know when they're going to be weak. I suspect the answer might be never, but anyway. Let's get these armies separated over here. So, we'll split them in half. This army can head kind of up like this, then down here. Just try and make sure they definitely take different paths. And the other army can head kind of down like this, and then over here. That way they should be taking different paths, and they will be gaining manpower along the way. Good, good. How much manpower are we gaining a month? It's going to take us about 15 months or something to fully get our manpower back. Well, not fully to get our manpower back to 0, I should say. But that's fine. We have a lot of mercenaries at our disposal. We're gaining, well, not as much money as we thought I thought we were gaining. Although that's because we had war taxes on, of course. Is it worth perhaps lowering maintenance? Yeah. Also, where do we have mercenaries? We don't have mercenaries in that regiment, but we have mercenaries in this regiment. Okay. I think it's probably worth lowering maintenance by about half. Something like that, just to get 7 ducats a month, because I don't think that the colony is going to have much problems, or any problems at all. Okay, let's let time move on, make sure everything's alright. Our next war is probably Persia. I think we've prolonged not going to war with Persia for long enough. The Ottomans would come into this war. The Ottomans are probably stronger than Bahamanis. That's a bold claim, I know, but I think they are. They also have really low military tech. As does Gujarat. As does Persia. Iraq, do you have low military tech? You have even lower. Why am I even worried about this war? It's going to be easy. Right, let's get our armies down here then. We should probably also then create another mercenary regiment. I don't really want to right now, because it would cost us money, but I think we should. Ottomans declared war on the Mamluks. Oh no! The reason that's bad is because it means that we have to actually wait, because they probably won't join our war with Persia. Oh, they would! Oh, they're still totally into it. Oh, because they hate Persia and they love us. Fair enough, fair enough. No mission selected. Our manpower needs to recover. I love that it gives you so many good things for doing this, but I'm never going to do it. We can conquer Masredan. Where is Masredan? It's right here. It is an inland center of trade. It would be worth taking Masredan. And it would give us manpower recovery speed. I'll take it. Yeah. We can have Masredan for ourselves. Also, the Timurids have so many cores over here in Persia. It's going to be lovely just taking it all back. Although they're a bit spread out, they're not all, you know, in the same place, which is a little odd. Our armies are taking a long time to get down here. I guess it's because I told them to take those longer routes down. Just fine. It's what we wanted them to do in the first place, but... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch it... Before this army makes its way down here, I'm going to switch out 10 infantry from here. I'm going to send them up there, and I'm going to send the mercenary infantry down. And the reason I'm doing this is because these 10 infantry are going to be fine for the job of colonizing. And they're not going to take any manpower, like they're not going to take any Let me start that again. We're not going to take any attrition from just sitting on this province waiting. But the army down here is going to take a lot of attrition because they're going to be sieging. So if we want to conserve a little bit of manpower, it makes more sense for the army that uses manpower to be sitting up here doing nothing, rather than have it actually be in the war. I hope that made sense. Yeah. Anyway. Do you want to build any buildings? Haven't looked at these in a while. Courthouses could be interesting. I just think they cost a little too much for what they do. And they'd be more useful if you were, say, a Western nation who was rolling in cash. So maybe if you were a Castile or a Spain and you were conquering French provinces, you could build some courthouses just to kind of keep them down. But really, it doesn't really affect. We're not making that much money. We're at 200 ducats. It's still actually a reasonable amount for us. How long till we get our next military tech, actually? Ooh, very close. Very close. And that gives us artillery fire, combat width, artillery shock. We really should get some artillery at some point. I mean, we have some in mercenaries, but we should get some of our own, because it's much cheaper. We can no longer claim that Kent would be rightful part of our realm. We've lost the Caspilians Timurids, and Nizhny Novgorod rebels have spawned. Huh. Okay. I guess we should raise maintenance and go and deal with them. I didn't realize rebels were about to spawn. Do we have any others that are about to spawn? Not really. Yeah, not at all, in fact. You should have the good leader. We're just going to send you around to deal with them. Sunni zealots have risen up. Oh, in Chagtai's territory. Okay, not in our territory. I thought it was in our territory, and I was just thinking, we just looked over here. Also, Sunni zealots? What kind of rebels are those? Like, you're already Sunni. What do they want? You want it to be better Sunnis? Discovery spread of coast of Angola. Okay. We can get Diplotech. I don't really care. Okay. Almost up here. Where are the river crossings? Everywhere, pretty much. Apart from this one province right over here. We're actually going to raise the fort maintenance before I forget. There is always a chance they just go into Muscovy and we don't have to worry about them. Nah, okay, I'll tack in. I think it should be fine. We should be fine here. We have converted the place, good. So with same military tactics, we did take a -2 because of terrain and crossing. That means that we're effectively a 1-0 and he's a 0-2. So it's kind of equal. He does have artillery. I think we might lose this, but we have a lot higher base morale, so yeah, okay, the base morale is doing it for us. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of ducats. I really don't like this gold rush event. It gives you so much inflation. It's awful. It gives you lots of ducats, but the inflation is crippling. Okay, on the positive side, we have actually got some manpower, and we've just raised up maintenance, so I think it's probably time to go to war. I'll set this fortress up, we'll set this fortress up. There's one up here we should set up. Is that all of our forts? Yeah, all the ones on the border. That one's Timurids. I was just saw green there, so we should probably do that. Probably we should also raise this fort, because it's close enough that they could walk around. I want to raise that fort as well. I think that's one too many. Okay, so let's have a quick last check before we go to war. Iraq, Bahamanis, Gujarat, Persia. So, military. Iraq has 12,000 men. Their military tech 12. They're not going to be that much of a threat. Persia have 37,000 men. That's quite a lot, but they are 2 military techs lower than us. Gujarat have 19,000, but they are 2 military techs lower than us. And Bahamanis, have you fallen apart yet, Bahamanis? 52,000, but they are also 2 military techs lower than us. I think we'll be fine in the war. Except from the fact that the Ottomans just decided, you know what? Our negative 50 for fighting another war is going to be negative 1,000. I was all for it when we were about to have the Ottomans on our side, but I'm not really for it without that. Well, we could do trade dispute as the way for our thing here. I don't want to do it though. I think what we want to do is we want to just wait to get on it. It seems a bit annoying, but we just have to wait on it. Isn't really much we can do. What did we lose claims on? On Chagatai. Well, that's probably good. They'll like us better now, so we don't have claims on them. Alright. We could get more men. How many men do we currently have? 62,000 it says. I suppose. Do we want to bring some of these men down? Like maybe half of each of these armies down? It's still not really enough to cope with the 52,000 stack. Let's just lower army maintenance a little bit. And we'll wait it out. A little annoying. We could attack someone else like Multan first. But we would have to vassalize them. That's really the end problem. Ooh, Liberty Desire is pretty high. Oh, more than 300 total development. Ah, that's a problem. We need more power then. We need more men. Well, this would probably be a good time to look at army compositions and what we want. So we want about 6 cavalry. Oh no, we can do width as well. That's what you work out. Now remember, 14 plus 15, because 15 is the base, makes it 39 plus, we're going to get an extra 1, so let's call it 40. So we're going to have 40 width armies, which means we need 40 infantry, and then, no, it's 40 infantry, it's 34 infantry, and 6 cavalry, then 40 artillery, I think is the ideal composition. If you're going to have the so we need the 40 infantry, that's the main part. Do you want to set the next like missionary going? Probably. He's in Ust Solix. There we go. It already has unrest. Okay. Next one is in It's in Pellium. Has unrest. Okay. Next one is in Tura. I just don't want to do it anywhere that actually already has unrest. Next one is in Obdorsk. Up here. Has unrest. Ah, well. Kahol Megori. Has unrest, okay. Komi? Komi? Has unrest, okay. Next one. I guess it's just all of these places have unrest. I wish you could see unrest from this screen. That would be useful. I just don't want to do it anywhere that has unrest already, because that just seems like ridiculously stupid. Arkhangelsk has unrest. Alatir, no unrest. You shall be converted next. Just move the army on top of it to lower unrest a little bit more. And yeah, continue waiting. Oh, we're doing army compositions. This army actually we could get rid of some things, but let's see. 12 infantry, 13 infantry, that gives us 25. We need another 9 infantry. Seems about right. We have the right amount of cav there, and then we have just X number of we don't really have any artillery we need to worry about. So 9 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. I was actually surprised we have enough manpower for that. Did I build mercenaries? I did build mercenaries. Oh well, that's fine. Though it really doesn't matter that much that I built mercenaries. Let's build them up here, and then we'll split them in half and send them to the respective armies. I just want to make sure that we are as strong as we can be in each individual fight, and that will allow us to. Like, it doesn't really matter if they have 52,000 men. If we're filling our full combat with, we should be stronger. Okay. So these guys have pretty much equal, so we'll just split it directly in half. So the 5 will go to the one that has 1 less infantry, the 4 will go to that one. There we go. We do have enough supply limit, don't we? Yeah, we have enough supply limit. Brandenburg has just started the Religious League War. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Well done, Brandenburg. Let's have a look at this war. Trying to figure out current wars. Perfect. So we got Brandenburg. Actually, it's going to be better to look from here. I just want to see the war had been started. Brandenburg, Milan, Oldenburg, Commonwealth, France, Ottomans, Nuremberg, Lorraine, Hansa, Baden, Memmingen, what's that? Memmingen? England, Bremen, Bavaria, Scandinavia, Scotland, Bohemia, and Württemberg. What's this mean? I guess that means they're an elector? Probably. Against Austria, Modena, Genoa, Munster, Spain. Well, that's a good one. Trier, Brunswick, Cologne, Mainz, Würzburg, Ravensburg, Muscovy, Portugal, Venice, and Ulm. Catholic League is about to get their... they're just about to get destroyed. I mean, there's France, Ottomans... Wait, did the Commonwealth not join either side, or did I just miss them? Oh no, the Commonwealth are on the same side as France and Ottoman. Does that mean that they're not in the Religious League War? The Ottomans are in it. Commonwealth is not. France is not. Oh. Aha. This might actually be a good war for the other side. If they've got France and the Commonwealth not in it. England, you're in the war. It's closer than I thought it was going to be. Because France and Commonwealth aren't in it. I suppose if they were able to be called into the war, that would mean that they wouldn't have started it. Although maybe Brandenburg would have started it anyway. Yeah, this is going to be exciting to see. I'm really hoping that this doesn't just mean that the Commonwealth get even stronger because they eat part of Austria while they're in the war or something like that. Are they allied with Austria? They're allied with Spain and France, which is ridiculous in itself. Yeah, someone needs to break an alliance somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Next time, hopefully we'll be able to go to war with Persia. The Ottomans are a little busy, so we might have to do it ourselves. Maybe there's someone we could attack to get through this. Like, if we were to get to Gujarat, they're also allied with Bahamanis. If we were to get to Iraq, is there a way to declare war on Iraq? Don't think we have. We do have a reason to declare war on Iraq. Oh, there's our ticket in. We declare war on Iraq. That means that war with Persia, Iraq, and Oman. Oman is much weaker than Bahamanis. I think Oman has 12,000 men. Aha! And they're at war with the Ottomans. So if we were to declare, Oman would join in. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to take as much from Persia as we would otherwise, but we can break their alliances in this war. So we can feed all the cores back to the Timurids and break their alliances, which would be perfect. And Iraq has a Timurid core as well, which would be nice. Cool. Well, we know what we're doing next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.